Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? So today I'm taking a picture of a waterfall here, and I'm using a new filter system that I got. This is the Nisi V7 filter system, and I'm using today the circular polarizer, and I wanted to show you guys how it mounts on the camera and some comparison pictures between before without using the polarizer and with using the polarizer, because they say that this polarizer, it doesn't add any color cast on it, and I just want to show you the results, and I want to try it out myself in the field. This is another good example of a picture where you would need a circular polarizer. So definitely, like, if you're looking to improve your photography, the circular polarizer is always recommended by me. I always like to use it. A lot of the time I'm using it in comparison to the other filters, but each filter has its own time. So today I'm gonna set up my composition here. I'm photographing this rock that has this green moss on it, and being that it's a wet environment, it was raining the last few days, the rock is wet, the rocks around the waterfall is wet, so using circular polarizer to remove some of that glare and get more color out of the moss, green moss, and out of the rocks is definitely going to help my picture make it really nice. But yeah, the only way to find out is to actually set it up and take a picture. But before I do that, I kind of want to show you how this filter mounts. So you do get the filter cap on it. And put that aside. So right now it's already installed on the 82mm adapter ring, already installed on my Sony 16-35. So usually, like, the way to mount it is just really simple. Like, you just kind of, this is how it is when I remove it. It's very thin polarizer, so it doesn't take a lot of room, which is great, you know. As you can see, you got these white lines here on the adapter ring. So I just kind of line them up, and I hold the here and I turn it, and this much locks it into place, while still allowed to move it around. And you got here a wheel on the back that you can actually use to turn the polarizer when you have other filters stacked on top. What I like about this filter is that it's closer to the lens than my other filter system where it sits on the outside. So you can use this with just on the adapter ring without needing to install the filter holder. And if you need to get the other filters on, then you can put the filter holder on top and slot your filters on top. But because it's closer to the lens, it doesn't have to be as big as the other filters. And another advantage for that is you won't get any vignetting anywhere on the filter, so you can use it to its full potential. When I was shooting with this lens with my other filter, because it used to be further away, you know, the 105mm filter, at 16 I would see the edge, 60mm I would see the edge of my filter. So it wasn't very ideal for photography. Sometimes I like to shoot really wide as landscape. I don't want to lose a few millimeters. I know that sounds crazy, but I hate to crop, I hate to change my composition based on my gear. Definitely, if I have a composition of mine, I don't want anything to take away from that. So the fact that this is like that is really great. I'm gonna take one more shot here. I put it on timer and I leave it, so take the shot. And this is quite nice waterfall, nice composition I have here, so it's pretty nice. So now I have the circular polarizer in my hand. I'm going to put it back on the camera. I'm going to line that up. Okay. Try to do that. There we go. And that was easy to do even without me looking. I mean, it took a bit of guesswork, but yeah. So yeah, definitely I do see quite a big difference in the glare being removed off the water. I don't see any vignetting at all, which I'm quite impressed with that. So right off the bat, checking two images with and without the polarizer, I can tell it does a really good job in removing glare off the water. And from what I can tell from the back of the camera, there was no glare whatsoever. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And I think these filters, I'm going to be using them from now on all my landscape photography picture taking outings, you know, and see how the more I use them, the more I get a sense for them. But right off the bat, I can tell that they do hold true to what they say. If you want to know more about these filters, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. and you can check it out. And if you want to buy them, I don't want to influence your decision on buying them, but if you want to buy them, you pretty much can use my code. It gives you 5% off on your order. You know, a little bit of savings, but it is an affiliate link, so I do get a small commission of 5% as well. Probably goes towards filling up gas in the fuel tank.